Hey guys, it's Angel. What are we doing?
Hey guys. Hey guys. Turn that light off for really one second. Okay. Hey guys. Woo! Scary.
It's Angel.
Sarah.
And today we're gonna be
I'm
telling.
Angel actually.
And I'm Sarah.
Literally.
We're gonna be telling a creepy story time today. Wanna tell them what we're doing?
Well right now I'm sitting next to Angel.
That's the scariest thing she's ever been through.
Yes. It is. Okay. So today we thought it would be fun to like take it back a notch.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a video of when we were hanging out and I saw a ghost
Behind me.
behind Angel.
God, I didn't see it.
Like before we get into detail, every time I talk about ghosts, something always happens. Like afterwards, like they know. Yay! I just feel like we're being watched.
Let us know if you see anything creepy in the background.
Oh, I'm editing this. If I see something creepy, I will scream.
So, I lived in this house, and I'm going to tell, like, my experience. Like, I've had a lot of experiences, but I'll just tell, like, one to kind of ease into what happened on her side when she came over. So, there was one night, I don't remember what I was going down to the basement for, but our basement was the creepiest room in the house to me, honestly. It was
I drove past your street the other day, and like there's like Christmas and there like lights up and everything, but I like drove past and I'm like looking down there and just like I didn't see the house, but like just it freaks me out like that end of the street.
The house is like abandoned now.
We should drive past it. Is it abandoned?
Yeah.
We should just like.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Or can you get in trouble for that?
How would we get in trouble?
Trespassing?
No, we wouldn't be going like into the house.
Oh, okay. So, I was going down to the basement for something. I can't remember what. But there's like 2 landings of steps, and on the second landing, which is the longest landing, there is a window that's...
Okay, so the window is like that.
And as I was going down, I saw something in the corner of my eye, and it was like flashing. Or it was like a flash, and I looked over, and there was like this white glow, and it was not a natural glow. It was just glowing.
And like disclaimer about that, like people will be like, "Oh, what if it was just a car driving by?" There was no cars.
What it was. It wasn't.
It was late at night too.
Yeah, there was no car driving by because usually it would be a yellow, like a golden color. It is going back and forth slowly. I could not look away. It was just the weirdest thing. And there was like no feet or anything on the bottom. It was just, I don't know how to explain it.
To me, like when you would say it, I would picture like a white gown or like a white sheet. Just like the white, like draping, like flowing.
What if it was the reflection of the ghost that was behind me?
Angel, we talked about it before. It probably was the same ghost.
Yeah, but what if the ghost,
like
what if that was reflection? It wasn't outside, it was behind me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dude,
you never thought that?
I don't like that. I don't like
that's
that.
That's what I figured it
all.
was.
I don't know, because then she was higher than me. If it was, because it looked like the bottom of like a dress.
Right, like draping like past the window. Yeah. There's no way she was outside.
What if she was? I don't know.
She was behind you.
Creepy, dude. But that was my part of
your part
that,
of
yeah,
this.
Like that was the first.
What should we? I feel like we should
call. Happened
no, let's not give her name. Then she'll come and visit
When
us.
you were Tasha.
So Angel had a group of us over. It was me. They don't care about their names. It was me, Angel, Sydney, and Sabrina, and we had to get extra blankets. And so we go down to the basement, and Angel's like, "Oh, I have to tell you guys something creepy that happened to me down here, but I'll wait until we get upstairs to tell you." And we're like, "Oh, great. We're in this haunted basement. You tell us while we're in here." that you have to tell us something creepy. And so I'm very prone to seeing spirits, and it doesn't really like shock me seeing them because like I'm kind of used to it. I don't see them like every single day, but once in a while I will see something. And so we get back upstairs to her bedroom. We go, what happened? Okay, I'm the first one to walk into her room, and then I turn around. I'm like, okay, like, is everyone like right behind me? Like, I didn't know because I was like right the first one in. So I turn and I look, and Angel was just like, okay, like, whatever. I don't really know what she said, but the second I turned and I looked at her, this ghost was just standing like right behind her. And it was almost like one of those things that you see in a scary movie where like the dark brown hair, straight white gown, no emotion. She just looked really like pale, and she was like standing there, and
Did you see her face?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I thought her hair was in her face. Like when I picture her, I think of The Ring. But
no, I saw her face.
I'm scared. Every time she said it, because the fact that it was right behind me, it just
Yeah, okay.
was it like touching me?
No, Angel, she was like standing behind you. She wasn't like, she was like this.
She's like, what are you doing here? Like when that's what made me think of that like expression from my dream. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
But so she's standing behind Angel. When I seen her, I just like froze and I pointed. I'm like, and then you guys are looking at me like I'm crazy, and I was too scared to talk. And but the girl was still there. Like the girl was looking at me, and she's just standing there, and I'm like.
I just talked about whatever. About
And Angel, you were like, what? Like you looked really confused. I'm like, behind you, and then
I didn't even turn around. If I seen her, I would have died right there.
I
would have been in.
no,
I would have been
because-
her roommate.
because Sydney was behind, like okay, so here's Angel right here. The ghost was like over here behind her, and then Sydney was over here behind her. So there was a gap between Sydney and Angel, and then the ghost was like in between them. And then Angel just like freaked out and she like ran into the room. And then when you started telling us the story about the white draping, I'm like, it was probably the same girl because that's what we saw. We saw the flowy, like, or that's what I saw. But it was just really scary, and that house like really freaks us out because we sleep in her room, and that same night it was all of us, but only me and Angel like heard like these guitar noises, and it was just like the strings were being like strung, and like you've heard like voices like whispering.
I've heard like whispering, but I couldn't make any words out, or like heavy breathing, like that loud, like it was right in your ear
Scary.
in the middle of the night. And after, especially after she told me that, I never slept with the lights off ever. It was always on, and I just always felt lost. I always felt uncomfortable, and everybody's like, "You're just scared of the dark." I'm like, I can't. And no, it's not that I'm scared of the dark. There's something there. It's watching me. It's picking on me. And there was one night where I was sleeping in my bed, like almost into a deep sleep, and I had a blanket over me, and then my leg was like yanked off the bed, and the blanket was thrown up, like over, so where my leg was exposed. I jumped up so freaking fast, dude.
I hate that.
And that was when the lights were off. When the lights are on, I don't really feel watched or anything or creeped out.
Probably because like already when the lights shut off, and then they like hear not they hear, but like they feel like you're already like scared because the lights are out. So then that's when they kind of like latch on.
Right. So when we first moved in, I was upstairs, like unpacking, and I had a friend stay the night. Not her, but another friend. And she was downstairs in the living room because we were about to watch Full House. And while she was down there, I was unpacking, and then all of a sudden I hear this loud scream from down there. I went down there, and I was like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "I was sitting on the couch. I look over, and there's this girl sitting next to me, just looking at me." And I thought she was joking. I was like, "You're lying to me." And she's like, "I'm not lying to you." And she never really.
You know how would feel telling my story every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feeling came back when you said that.
Yeah, she was just looking at me. She was sitting on the couch and just looking at me. I was like, you're kidding, just trying to scare me. And we left it alone after that. She was just like, whatever, don't believe me. And I don't know, she said that she was gray, but I don't remember what else that she said about her.
What she was wearing and stuff?
Yeah, what she was wearing or anything, but did she look young? Did she look like she was like a preteen or a teenager? Because that's what she told me. She said she was a girl. She wasn't a woman.
I'm getting chills right now. My eyes are literally watering.
Dude.
Because you're taking me back to, like, because I'm used to telling it now.
But
thinking about what she actually
looked like.
Okay, she had. It was very similar to, like, being in a scary movie. Like, now that I would know. But, like, the girl looked like in the scary movie. So she had the long, dark brown hair, which I'd already said. And it was really long, like, I don't even know, like, past her, like, she was behind Asia, but I could still, like, make it out. And she had the white flowy dress on, she was very pale, but her face was, like, black, but, like, her face was white and pale, but, it, like, black, like, her eyes were black,
like black holes or just, like, dark eyes?
Just dark eyes, like, eyebrows were, like, black, like, it looked like if you wanted to, like, a haunted house, like, a fake one, that someone would be like dressed in like really dark makeup and stuff.
Try too hard.
But apparently that's what they really look like. Her head was kind of like angled like down, but as far as like age, but since you just said like a teen, like a preteen, probably, because if it was an adult, I don't see her being an adult. Like the gown that she was wearing, it wasn't really childlike. It was just like. Yeah, it wasn't child, but it wasn't, like, woman. It was, like...
In the middle.
Yeah, but she didn't look like she was, like, in her late teens.
Yeah, that's what, the friend said, and she said that when she was sitting, she was excited. She was excited for her to be there.
The girl was?
Yeah, she wasn't, like, she was, like, swinging her legs back and forth, like, a new friend. That's what she told me. She was just, like, but, like...
Yeah, see, that makes sense, though, because we were... in 8th grade, so we were like 13, 14 years old.
Yeah, when I moved in there, I was 13.
Yeah, so she looked about our age, I guess, in a sense.
That's probably why she liked to pick on me. She's probably like, oh, a friend, my age, I can play with her. I didn't want that attention. We named her Susan. Me and her, my other friend, named her Susan as a joke because we wanted to bring light to the situation because of how scared we were. We were like, look, I bet
Susan appears at my house.
Let me know, because
like Susan.
I really want to go back.
This is Angel's new address.
I could do that. I really want to go back.
Like, you can get in the car. We'll drive over there.
I want to know what happened. We should. If it is abandoned, if we didn't get in trouble, I would go inside. Yeah. It would be creepy. It would take a lot. I'm pretty sure it's abandoned because the floor fell through and everything. Like the pipes.
The house is creepy.
It's
regardless.
The example of an abandoned house. No.
Oh my god. Okay, so. Outside of that stuff, our one friend Sydney, who was there that day, she is very into spirits. She's into spirits and everything, and she knows a lot more about spirits. Like, I'll see them, but she like can go in depth about them. And she was like, oh, she probably thought that it was okay for her to come upstairs because at the beginning of the story, we're down in the basement, and Angel said, hey, let's all go upstairs. And I have to tell you guys something. So the ghost saw that as like, oh, she was being invited upstairs because I don't think she's ever really like gone upstairs. You know, like the basement could have just been where she hung out most of the time, and then she's like, oh, like we're being like I'm being invited to go upstairs because when I seen her, like she did look really scary, but she didn't seem threatening. Yeah, but I was still like scared because I've never seen anything that visual. So I was like about to pee my pants.
I would piss my
if you're into paranormal things, Angel can go more in depth about things that she's experienced at her house and random places, and I can go in depth about things that have happened to me. Like some freaky stuff has happened to me before, and
a lot of freaky stuff. I think she had it the worst, but
Yeah.
I've had
Because you
computers.
would most likely you would mostly hear things, but
I would more hear things
Yeah.
than see anything.
I've-
Thank God.
I've seen and heard a lot, and like I feel like ghosts like to mess with me, honestly. But and like I've had things like happen to me too. So if you want to hear those type of stories, leave a comment below, tweet at us. So yeah. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment below.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye. That's creepy. Oh my god. That's so scary.
Oh my god, it went away. So like I
I
always
like to
feel
watch right now.
right, me too.